Growth feels uncomfortable because you're leaving the old you behind. Growth is always scary and uncomfortable because it's leaving yourself behind. It's leaving your familiar thoughts, your familiar environments, your familiar friends, your familiar habits, your familiar just daily life, everything that you encounter. And it forces you to change. It forces you to change those thoughts, change those feelings, change those environments, change those friendships, change those habits. And when you're doing so much change, it feels like loss. So growth feels like you're peeling the layers back. You're shedding old skin, shedding your fur of coat, whatever you want to call it. And it's difficult because, like I said, it feels like you're losing. And when you feel like losing everything, it feels like, who are you? You're lost. You're uncertain. You feel like you're dying in a sense. And you are. The old you is dying. The old you is going away. And you're being born again. So sometimes it feels like you're breaking, but you're really becoming. And that's what growth is. And that's why growth is beautiful, because growth is how the caterpillar becomes the butterfly. And in your life, you have to go through that metamorphosis. You have to go through that transition period. You have to shed the old you to become the new, better, more beautiful, and higher soaring self. The you that can fly, the you that is free, the you that can not be held down by certain boundaries. And it is hard because sometimes those habits, you don't want to lose them. You don't want to break those bad habits. Sometimes those friendships are people you still want in your life. Some of them aren't even bad people, but they no longer serve in your journey of growing. They no longer added value to you. It is no longer a mutually beneficial friendship. They're not helping you do anything better. They're just holding you back. And it is difficult to go through this period because you feel alone. And being alone is one of the hardest human things because we're social creatures and we hate to be alienated. We hate to be ostracized. We come from the village mentality. We come from the herd mentality of, we're all together in this. We're going to learn together. But when you go on this growth journey, it's a journey you must face alone. Only person you have with you is God. But in the sense of those around you in society, in the real world, it's just you. And it's a journey that you're having to take each and every step alone. And you're only there with your thoughts. And only you can see the true path. Only you understand where you're trying to go. And some people will hit you up and, why don't you hang out with us anymore? Why don't you talk to us anymore? Why do you want to break up with me? All this stuff. And you don't always have an answer that you can vocalize, but you have the answer in your head and in your heart. You know what you're trying to do. You know what you're trying to accomplish. You know that it is a needed experience. But sometimes you don't know how to put that in words, especially to not offend or hurt those that you love, those that you care about. But it's part of the journey. And the human journey, that's what it is. It's going through these. It's learning as you go and being okay being uncomfortable and okay being uncertain and okay being doubted and okay not knowing all the answers, but knowing in your heart that you're faithful and knowing that at the end of this journey, I'm going to come out better. I'm going to come out the man or woman that I'm supposed to be, who I'm destined to be, the leader that I'm capable of being, the human that I'm capable of being. And it will be a scary road. It will be a long journey. It will be treacherous. It will be difficult. It will be all those things. There will probably be some blood, tears, and sweat on that journey. But on the other side, you'll love who you are. You'll love during it who you're becoming. You'll learn to fall in love with the process as you're shaping your body, getting back in the gym, as you start forcing yourself to read and level up, as you're forcing yourself to improve your mental health and actually become happy, honestly be fulfilled in life for once in your life, to get people in your circle that actually care about you, that actually love you, that actually add value to you, that actually help you grow and become a better person, to build your bank accounts, build your finances, build that business, build your career, whatever it might be, build your family, the family that is going to actually be with you no matter what hard times come. You'll start to love that journey, no matter how hard it is during the doing. You'll become enduring. You'll become who you're meant to be, honestly. So growth is going to be uncomfortable. Just embrace it. Just know that a bad chapter doesn't mean that it's always going to be bad, and that you're going to love who you are on the other side. You're going to love who you see in the mirror. You're going to love who the life that you create, because you are creating your life each and every day. So go out, create it. Don't let the uncomfortableness get to you. Don't let growth scare you. Embrace it and just grow through it. This was Consistency Day 340. I hope you got something from this message, and if you did, I encourage you to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more. And other than that, I wish you all peace and blessings on the journey.